What's good, YouTube? So this weekend, May 4th, we have Mayday. Floyd Money Mayweather, Robert Guerrero, live on pay-per-view from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. And this is Floyd's first fight on the lucrative Showtime deal that is slated for 6 fights and up to 30 months. And his first fight is Robert Guerrero. And Robert Guerrero is the interim WBC welterweight champion. Floyd moved up in weight to fight Cotto, and that was a year ago. And he hasn't fought since. He had his little stint in jail for the domestic issue he had with his baby moms. And this fight, when it was first signed, I was a little apprehensive as far as really buying into how competitive this fight could be. So the more and more I look at both guys where they are right now, I think this could be a better fight than most of us think. Now, what I think is going to happen in this fight, and I've seen a lot of prediction videos, and I'm not really basing my prediction on any of those, but this is really how I originally saw this fight panning out. I think what Robert Guerrero is going to find out in this fight, like a lot of other people have in the past, is that Floyd Mayweather is just simply hard to hit. You can be very busy. You can be very in your face, on the inside, trying to go to the body on Floyd, but he manages to take you out of your game, and he'll fight your style, but then he switches it up, and before you know it, the tactic that you thought you were going into the fight with is gone. So with Guerrero, I think their plan is just to not bum rush Floyd, but apply pressure, cut the ring off, and cut the corners on him. Now, the interesting part about Robert Guerrero is that physically he matches Floyd Mayweather with the reach and with the height. And when you look at fights such as the fight he had with Marquez, Cotto, even Shane Mosley, in a way, he had a big reach advantage on all these guys. As with Guerrero, he's got a 71-inch reach, and Floyd's like 71, 72. So Guerrero's got to pump the jab, and he has to establish some type of rhythm that is going to carry over into the later rounds, because I think Guerrero is going to land a lot of shots to the arms, and Floyd's going to block a lot of these shots. The question mark really is how consistent is Guerrero going to be? Mentally, I think Guerrero, more so than I would say like Victor Ortiz, is much more mentally capable of being in a fight for 12 grueling rounds. And with Floyd Mayweather, it's not so much of a grueling fight, but maybe mentally more than physically. And I think this is really going to test Guerrero's mental will, if you will, against a guy who's simply probably the hardest guy to hit in boxing, even at 36, 37 years old. So I think Guerrero is going to put up a better fight than what most expect, but I just see Floyd. I've seen Floyd fight a type of style that Guerrero brings. I mean, you can even look at a guy like Diego Corrales, who, and not to really compare the both equally, but it's a guy who packed good power, was very active, and threw a lot of punches, and Floyd nullified that. So can he do that to Robert Guerrero? I think Guerrero's a lot tougher than people give him credit for, as far as him moving up to welterweight. I thought he was a big guy at lightweight anyway. So I think Floyd is going to really just control the pace of the fight, with Guerrero having little spurts of, he landed a shot, or it looked like he landed a couple of shots, but then when you look at the replay, it's going to look like a grazing shot here and maybe a grazing shot there. So kind of like what we saw in the Cotto fight, even though Cotto did land shots on him. But I'm picking Floyd Mayweather by unanimous decision. I don't think he's going to stop Guerrero. I think Guerrero mentally is tough, and I think he's, like I said, I think he's a strong kid, a strong guy. Floyd's just on another level, man. Even like I said, even at this stage of Floyd's career, he's just an overall better fighter than Robert Guerrero. But hey, look, man, this could help Robert Guerrero in the future, you know, for other fights, man. Because I mean, when you fight Floyd Mayweather, you know, you in a sense can go on to maybe make your own name if the loss doesn't kill you like that. So we'll see what happens. But I got Mayweather unanimous decision. I'm gonna be ordering the fight. Also, Abner Mares and Ponce de Leon for a quick prediction on that, man. Yo, man, I'm going upset, man. I'm going Ponce de Leon split decision, and I think Mares, the way his style is gonna be a little bit of a problem for himself against a guy like De Leon, who's a strong featherweight. So, either guy can win that, but I'm just going with Ponce de Leon to score the upset. So, like I said before, I'm ordering the fight. Got the people coming. Maybe gonna do like a video like I did with Cotto and Mayweather. A kind of like post reaction of the fight. So stay tuned. Let me know who you think is gonna win the fight. I know majority gonna pick Mayweather, but who do you see Mayweather fighting next? I've said Canelo is the front runner now. I would assume, but I don't think that fight's gonna happen next because I think Cotto and Canelo are gonna fight. So who does Floyd fight after this? Devin Alexander? Danny Garcia? We'll see. But just let me know, hit the link, subscribe, and I'll be back after the fight.